Hey guys, how you doing? I am Deshawn, and y'all, let me tell you. So my nurse just left or whatever, right? So let me say my grace right quick, y'all. God's great, God's good. Let's take prayer food by the humans faith. Give us our daily bread. Amen. So my nurse just left, and when she got here, she had to do my vitals or whatnot. So before we did all that, we was laughing and joking. I mean, that's how we get when we together. We just, we y'all know me. I'm a talker, so I'ma laugh and joke for a little bit, and that's what we was doing. We was having a good time or whatnot. Then she was like, "I need to take your vitals." I was like, "Okay." So she checking my vitals or whatnot. Ain't gonna sit there and tell me that my blood pressure is high. How? How is my blood pressure high when the only thing I had ate, y'all, was some gluten-free cereal? That's what I ate, y'all. I had some gluten-free cereal. How was my blood pressure high? I don't even know, y'all. I promise you, I was trying to be healthy and do the right thing, and I ate that gluten-free cereal. But some kind of way, my blood pressure was high. So then she was like, "Well, I'm gonna check your what she do next? She checked my oxygen. She checked my oxygen. She was like, your oxygen is low. How? How is my oxygen low? She was like, I don't even know. And then so I made the comment. I was just playing when I said it. I was like, maybe I'm dead. So, she was like, do I need to call the ambulance? No, don't call the ambulance. She was like, well, yo, oxygen. Y'all, I can't eat this salad. This salad, it, mm-mm. It's old, y'all. The, so I knew I should have ate it yesterday. I knew I should have ate it yesterday, but it's old, y'all. It don't look crispy and crunchy like I like my salad. This salad look old to me. I'm not gonna eat it. It look old. Look. Don't they look old? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's not even. Mm-mm. It's not crispy. Like I like my salad to be crispy. Mm. So anyway, she was like, your blood pressure high, your oxygen is low. And I was like, well, just maybe I am dead. I was just playing when I said it. She was like, no, I'm gonna call an ambulance. I was like, man, no, don't call an ambulance. Yo, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat because I can't eat this. I can't eat this because it what is thing it? See, I knew I should have ate it yesterday. I was gonna eat it yesterday, but I didn't. I ended up eating something else yesterday. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on, okay? So yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna eat because I need to get some groceries. I need to get some groceries, and I'm really trying to be healthy and eat healthy or whatever. Whatnot since I don't have no oxygen and my blood pressure high, so I'm really trying to do the right thing. So I'm gonna have to get some groceries, y'all. But I don't even know what to get because y'all know here lately I've been eating plant based food, and even though I've been eating salads and drinking smoothies and eating plant based food, my blood pressure been high, man. I don't even know what's going on. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing and what am I not doing? Because I've been doing my physical therapy, whatever, woo woo. So after she checked out my stuff and whatnot, and we laughed and haha and kiki, she had to go to her next patient, so she left. And because my stuff was all out of whack, of course she had to report it. So then next thing I know, you know, phone ring, and it's her boss. So then her boss showed up, and her boss, man, I know I'm crazy because her boss was not the person I remember. It was a whole different person. I remember her boss name, but the person that showed up is not who I remember. So anyway, so her boss showed up and she was like, "What's going on? How do you feel?" I was like, "Man, I feel all right." I was like, I'm just tired or whatever." I was like, I'm just tired. Well, I just need a nap or something. So she was like, she was like, do your hands hurt? Like, is anything hurting you? I was like, no, I feel okay. And then she was like, how is physical therapy going? Now, y'all know I don't like physical therapy. And I let her know that. I was like, I don't like doing physical therapy. I was like, everything that he has me doing, I already know how to do that stuff. And she was like, yeah, I understand. She was like, but do you feel like it's working? She said, it looked like it's working. I was like, yeah, I mean, everything he is showing me how to do, I already know how to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I told her. She was like, so do you want to not do it anymore? I was like, I'm a keep on doing my physical therapy, my PT. I'm gonna keep on doing it, but I just don't need him to come, and I don't need him to be here when I'm doing it. And she was like, well, you've had him, and she was like, where's your? Ooh, I'm wasting this everywhere. She was like, where's your folder? So, oh yeah, I found my folder. Did I say I didn't remember I had it lost? But I found my folder. Well, now I dropped this. Where's the paper towel? So, anyways, I found my folder. I gave him my folder. She looked at my folder. So, in my folder, I told her, I said, the nurse literally just left right before you got here. So, she was like, okay. And she looked at the folder and they said my blood pressure was high. She was like, I'm gonna check everything. I was like, she literally just did that right before you got here. She did that. She was like, okay, I'm doing it myself. I was like, okay. So she did all same thing she did. She checked my blood pressure. She said, okay, your blood pressure, she said, it's kind of high. See, the nurse before her, when she did my blood pressure, it was 100 and something over 90. So her boss, when she did it, it was 100 and something over 80. So it got a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, you sure nothing is hurting you? I was like, yes, I'm sure. She was like, well, do you want to go to the hospital? I was like, no, I do not want to go to the hospital, y'all. I told her, I said, I don't want to do physical therapy anymore either. And she was like, but it's doing good for you, don't you think? I said, yes. I think that me doing physical therapy is good for me. It is making me stronger. But everything he makes me do, I can do that by myself. I don't need him to do it with me. And she was like, she looked at the folder. She was like, well, you only had him for a month. I said, that's long enough. I said, I've been doing physical therapy since 2020. You know what I'm saying? That's when I first started doing physical therapy. And I told her that. I said, like, right when I had got out of rehab, they had put me, even when I was in rehab, I had physical therapy. When I was in the hospital, I had physical therapy. So I was like, I know what to do. I was like, I don't need him. And she was like, well, we're going to have him stay with you for a little bit longer, since everything is doing good. And she said, I'm going to come back after a few more weeks and I'm going to do your recertification and see how's everything going, what we should do next. was like, I don't need him to come back. Nothing against the man. Nothing against him. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like physical therapy, period. And I told her, I said, I've already done occupational therapy too. And she was like, well, is that what you want to switch to, doing occupational therapy? No, that is not what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't want to do therapy, period. The therapy that I did want to do is the therapy, you know, when they talk to you and whatnot. Now that's a therapy that I didn't mind doing, but when y'all took me out for that time, but I don't need that therapy. How you gonna tell me what I need? So she was like, we gonna keep you in PT a little bit longer, just a little bit longer, because you're doing so well with it. And if after that, and I come back and check on you, if you feel the same way, then we'll change it. I'm gonna feel the same way. I have never liked doing PT. Who is this? Anyways, y'all, I just had to come and share that with y'all, how my appointment with my nurse and her boss. So they making me stay in PT. I gotta do a few more weeks with him. And when I see him, she gonna tell him that cause I told him when soon as he come in, he put me to work or whatever. She was like, she gonna talk to him and tell him, let me take a break. Like when he doing it, maybe he should be here longer so I can have more breaks. The devil is a lie. No. I was like, yeah, I want more breaks, but I don't want him to be here longer. I was like, no, thank you. I said, it's fine. When he get here, I'm going to do what he want me to do, and then he can leave. And she was like, that's what you want? I said, yes, that's what I want. You know, nothing against him or whatever. I know he need to get his coins and all that. And I know that if he don't, you know what I'm saying, do his amount of time, whatever, with the woo, he won't get paid. But listen, I was like, I'm good. I don't need him. And she was like, just a few more weeks, okay? Ugh. Okay. So I gotta do PT for a few more weeks. I can't wait to see what he say when I see him. Cause remember last time we talked, he was talking about put in good word for him or something. Something he said, I can't remember, man. Oh, he get on my nerves, man. Like we would be cool if me and him didn't have to do PT. You know what I'm saying? Like if he just came over and, you know what I'm saying, and we could sit down and eat together or something like that. I don't like doing PT with him. I can do it by myself. I know how to do physical therapy by myself. Like I said, I've been doing it since 2020. Maybe longer than that. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for some years now, so I know what to do. I don't need nobody here to do it with me. Plus, my baby girl, she be doing it with me. She like doing it with me. The two of us, we be doing it together. But anyways, y'all, make sure y'all thumbs up the video if y'all trying to be healthy with me and do the right thing with me. Because I'm still trying to be healthy and do right or whatnot. I don't know why my blood pressure keep playing with me and keep being high. I tell you why it's high, because they won't take me out of the PT. That's why my blood pressure high, because he working my nerve. You know what I'm saying? They work my nerve with that. I don't want to do that anymore. That's why my blood pressure high. And I don't know why my oxygen low. You know what I'm saying? My mama, her nurse checked her and everything. They said that her oxygen was low. So maybe it run in the family. I'm going to have to let them know that next time they come, you know, and that's a good thing. She said he don't have to come as often anymore. So I'm glad about that. But, you know what I'm saying, next time, not him, but next time my nurse come, I'm going to let her know. I'm going to say, my mama, she have low oxygen too. So maybe it run in the family. Maybe we are just some zombies or mummies or, you know, I don't know, y'all. I don't know why my mom and I have low oxygen. Maybe we're not breathing. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. Like I said, maybe it runs in the family. I don't even know. But anyways, I thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know if you still doing on this health kick with me. Yes, I just drunk me a real flow. I know it's not too healthy, but that's all I had. I had this, and I had that healthy cereal. That is all I had since my salad was old. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as green as I like my salads. You know, I like my salad to look like my nails. You know, look like my tumbler, look like my shirt. You know what I'm saying? It was not given that. It was not given that. It was given yellowish brown or whatever. But yeah, you guys, I thank y'all so much for watching, and I thank you so much for your prayers. It means the world to me because we're trying to be healthy together. If we do this together, we can do it. Yes. You guys, thanks for watching. Be blessed.